Welcome to a country that is so much more than just a tropical getaway. When you think of Indonesia, maybe you picture white sand beaches, lush jungles, or the famous island of Bali. But the truth is, Indonesia is a vast and incredible nation, bursting with surprises at every turn. This is a place where ancient traditions meet futuristic cities, where nature is both wild and breathtaking, and where every island has a story to tell. Today, I'm taking you on a journey beyond the postcards and travel brochures. I'll share some of the most mind-blowing fun facts about Indonesia. Facts that will make you see this country in a whole new light. Plus, I'll reveal the absolute best places to visit, from bustling capitals to hidden paradises, so you can plan your own adventure. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you love discovering new cultures, epic landscapes, and inspiring stories from around the world, you're in the right place. Let's explore Indonesia together. Did you know that Indonesia is the world's largest archipelago? Yes, it's made up of more than 17,700 islands. That's right. If you visited one island per day, it would take you almost 50 years to see them all. From the wild jungles of Sumatra to the turquoise waters around Raja Ampat, every island has its own unique flavor, language, and culture. But let's talk about dragons. Not the fire-breathing kind, but real-life Komodo dragons. Indonesia is the only place on Earth where you can find these giant lizards, and they can grow up to 3 meters long. On Komodo Island, these ancient creatures rule the land, reminding us just how wild and prehistoric parts of Indonesia still are. And speaking of wild, Indonesia is a champion when it comes to languages. It's home to more than 700 languages and dialects. Imagine trying to learn them all. From Bahasa Indonesia, the official language, to Javanese, Sundanese, and hundreds more, it's a paradise for linguists and culture lovers alike. Now let's travel back in time. Indonesia is home to some of the world's most magnificent temples. The Borobudur Temple, in central Java, is the largest Buddhist temple on the planet, built in the 9th century. Its intricate carvings and stupas are an architectural marvel. Not far away, you'll find Prambanan, a stunning Hindu temple complex that's just as breathtaking. But it's not just about temples. Indonesia sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, which means it has more than 130 active volcanoes. That's more than any other country in the world. Some, like Mount Bromo and Mount Merapi, are easily accessible and offer unforgettable sunrise views above the clouds. And here's something that looks straight out of a sci-fi movie: the blue flames of Ijen volcano. At night, the sulfuric gases ignite and produce electric blue flames that dance across the crater. It's one of the most surreal sights you'll ever see, and it only happens in a few places on Earth. History buffs, listen up. Indonesia's Maluku Islands are known as the Spice Islands. For centuries, these islands grew nutmeg, cloves, and other exotic spices that changed the course of world history. European explorers risked everything to reach these islands, and wars were fought over their precious bounty. Let's swing over to Sumatra, where you might catch a glimpse of one of our closest relatives, the Sumatran orangutan. These incredible apes are critically endangered, but you can still spot them swinging through the treetops in protected reserves like Gunung Leuser National Park. Coffee lovers, this one's for you. Indonesia is home to the famous Kopi Luwak, or civet coffee. It's made from coffee beans that have been eaten and passed by a civet cat. Some people say it's the world's best coffee, while others say it's just a wild story. Either way, it's a must-try for adventurous foodies. And speaking of wild, let's talk about bridges. Living bridges. In the rainforests of West Java, locals have been weaving the roots of banyan trees for generations to make bridges that are alive and growing. It takes years to create one, and they can last for centuries, blending nature and human ingenuity. If you ever visit Jakarta, get ready for a ride. Literally. The traffic in Indonesia's capital is legendary. But beyond the crowded streets, Jakarta is a melting pot of cultures, languages, and traditions. It's a place where ancient mosques stand alongside gleaming skyscrapers, and where every meal is an adventure. Now, let's get artsy. Indonesia is famous for its shadow puppetry, or wayang kulit. These intricate leather puppets tell epic stories from the Ramayana and Mahabharata, brought to life by master puppeteers and hypnotic gamelan music. It's an art form that's been passed down for centuries and is still performed today. And finally, let's return to Bali, but not the beaches. The island's rice terraces are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, carved into the hillsides like green stairways to the sky. They're not just beautiful, they're a testament to the Balinese people's harmony with nature, using traditional irrigation systems that have worked for centuries. So, whether you're fascinated by dragons, volcanoes, ancient temples, or just love a good cup of coffee, Indonesia is full of surprises. These fun facts are just the beginning of what makes this country truly unbelievable. Let's start our journey in the heart of Indonesia, Jakarta. This city is not just the capital. It's the beating heart of the country, where history and modern life collide. Jakarta's skyline is a mix of glittering skyscrapers, colonial-era buildings, and colorful neighborhoods. Every street is alive with energy, and you can feel the pulse of 10 million people moving through the city. Jakarta's history is rich and complex. Once known as Batavia during the Dutch colonial era, the city has seen waves of change. You can explore the old town, Kota Tua, with its cobblestone streets and Dutch architecture. Here, the Museum Fathahillah tells the story of Jakarta's transformation from a humble port to a global metropolis. But it's not just about history. Jakarta is a melting pot of cultures. People from every corner of Indonesia, and even the world, call this city home. You'll hear dozens of languages, taste foods from across the archipelago, and see churches, mosques, and temples standing side by side. Landmarks here are iconic. The National Monument, or Monas, rises 132 meters above Merdeka Square, symbolizing Indonesia's fight for independence. Nearby, the Istiqlal Mosque is the largest mosque in Southeast Asia, and just across the street, you'll find the beautiful Jakarta Cathedral. Jakarta is also famous for its festivals. From Chinese New Year in Glodok to the Betawi Lebaran celebrations, there's always something happening. The city comes alive with music, parades, and traditional dances, making every visit a new adventure. And let's talk about the food. Jakarta's street food scene is legendary. Try nasi goreng, satay, or soto Betawi, and don't forget the sweet martabak for dessert. Every meal is a chance to discover new flavors and meet locals who are passionate about their cuisine. Getting around Jakarta can be an adventure in itself. The traffic jams are infamous, but the city is working hard to improve public transportation. The new MRT and Trans-Jakarta bus system make it easier than ever to explore, and you can always hop on a Bajaj, the iconic orange three-wheeler, for a true Jakarta experience. But Indonesia isn't just about big cities. Let's escape the hustle and head to Belitung Island, a hidden gem off the east coast of Sumatra. This island is famous for its powdery white beaches, crystal clear waters, and giant granite boulders that look like they've been dropped from another planet. Tanjung Tinggi Beach is the crown jewel of Belitung. Its turquoise waters and smooth, sculpted rocks create a landscape that's perfect for swimming, snorkeling, or just soaking up the sun. The sunsets here are unforgettable, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. But Belitung has more than just beaches. The island's granite rock formations are a geological wonder, shaped by millions of years of wind and waves. You can climb, explore, and take photos that will make your friends jealous. Every corner feels like a postcard come to life. What makes Belitung truly special is its cultural mix. The island is home to Malay, Chinese, and Bugis communities, each bringing their own traditions, festivals, and flavors. You can visit local villages, learn traditional crafts, and taste unique dishes like mie Belitung, a noodle soup with a sweet, savory twist. For the adventurous, Lengkuas Island is a must-visit. Just a short boat ride from Belitung, this tiny island is famous for its historic lighthouse, built in 1882. Climb to the top for panoramic views of the surrounding sea, or snorkel in the coral reefs teeming with colorful fish. Belitung is also a place of stories. Locals will tell you legends about the rocks and islands, and you can even visit the replica of the iconic school from the best-selling Indonesian novel, Laskar Pelangi or The Rainbow Troops. It's a reminder that every place here has a tale to share. Nature lovers will find plenty to explore. Belitung's mangrove forests are home to unique wildlife, and you can take a kayak through the winding rivers to spot rare birds and playful monkeys. The island's calm waters are perfect for paddleboarding or simply drifting along and watching the world go by. And when the day is done, Belitung's night sky is a show of its own. With little light pollution, you can see a blanket of stars stretching from horizon to horizon, a perfect ending to a perfect day in paradise. So whether you're drawn to Jakarta's vibrant city life or the tranquil beauty of Belitung, Indonesia has a place for every traveler. As we wrap up this journey, I hope you see Indonesia not just as a tropical escape, but as a land of endless wonder and discovery. From the bustling streets of Jakarta to the serene shores of Belitung, this country offers something for every traveler: history, culture, adventure, and connections you'll never forget. Remember, the best adventures start with curiosity. So why not make Indonesia your next destination? Whether you're chasing dragons, climbing volcanoes, or just sipping coffee with new friends, I promise you'll leave with stories to tell and memories to last a lifetime. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring travel stories from around the world. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and tell me in the comments, where in Indonesia would you love to go first? Until next time, keep exploring.